infinitely worse if he had actually gotten what he wanted.
And I do think it's fair to start to look at these things in context. What's a bigger problem for the American people? George Santos saying that he invented electricity, or Joe Biden signing a bill passed by the Democrats called the Inflation Reduction Act that will do nothing to reduce inflation. They are lying to people. Talking point, and they went with it. It is a lie. They know that it will not reduce inflation. No serious human being will say it will reduce inflation. There's no person you could find who would ever be able to defend that. But they want you to get upset over Santos curing cancer when he was 12. This is not something that I think we should allow to go unremarked upon. The Democrat Party embraces when it suits their political needs, and they're doing it obviously with inflation. They've done it on a whole range of issues. The notion that they don't want an open border, yes they do. They want the border to be open. They're doing nothing to stop this. Nothing. So we have to look at it honestly.
Yeah, and it's to your point, what are the consequences in a large scale of what George Santos lied about? I think the people in his district should have the opportunity to render a verdict on him next year in the primary when they decide who is going to be the representative for that community. But in the meantime, there are almost no consequences in terms of larger national public policy from his lies. There's huge consequences every time Joe Biden comes out and lies something like this. Hey, inflation was already surging, or really, this is not a lie. It's a truth that is not directly responsible for the way that it's being applied, and that's poorly phrased. But when Joe Biden says we jobs or whatever the number is, those are not new jobs. Those are people that work because of their COVID lockdowns to a large degree to punish Donald Trump in an election year. And as soon as Joe Biden was in office, they allowed those people, many of those states, those blue states, Illinois, New York, California, chief among them, they said, oh, you can go back to work now. Well, when you get to go back to the job that you already have, that's not a new job. When the government tells you that you can't work and then you go back to work because the government allows you to do it again, taking credit for that as a new job it may be true, from a sort of basic factual perspective, but everybody out there listening right now understands the difference between creating 13 million or 12 million or whatever it is, jobs that do not exist, and allowing people to go back. And so taking credit for that while also simultaneously saying I had nothing to do with inflation is a combination lie on the economy that Joe Biden has been basically putting out there ever since he came into office.
I think everyone needs to get ready, though, for the reality that the inflation issue is for Republicans, because it wasn't helpful enough in 2022 when it was really bad. That's right. It does remind me a lot of the situation that we faced in 2012 with Barack Obama's re-election. At that point, the evidence was all very clear that it was the weakest recovery in the history, the weakest economic recovery since World War II. So you would think a super weak recovery would be, no, actually not enough. Barack Obama won, beat Mitt Romney by a lot. So, the inflation issue, it's affecting people, but it's almost like when people despise Congress and don't trust Congress, right? We all know. They'll always say, all the polls show Congress is, about as popular. When you ask somebody about their member of Congress, it's like, well, my guy's good, or my gal is good. She does the good thing. So it's never as simple as, well, yeah, inflation's bothersome, but will they really vote on it? Will they really care when push comes to shove on it? I don't have answers to that, but I do know that they lie about it. And I do think that calling a bill that was just a spending bill, the Inflation Reduction Act, was one of the most brazen lies that Biden has told since he's been in office, or that he's been a part of since he became president.
And the fact that every time the media references it, Buck, they call it, which is crazy branding in and of itself, that they assist in the big lie that actually is the Inflation Reduction Act.
You want to support companies that see the world the way you do? I've got a suggestion.
Consider switching to Pure Talk for your cell phone service. Pure Talk is the antidote to wireless. It's every bit as good as T-Mobile, AT&T, or Verizon. We're proudly owned, employ a U.S.-based customer service team, and refuse to spend their advertising dollars on fake news networks. You're going to get blazing fast data, talk, and text for just $30 a month. That's probably half what you're paying Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile. Keep your phone and your phone number when you switch over to Pure Talk. You can make the switch in as little as 10 minutes. Plus, Pure Talk has a first month risk-free guarantee. Try it, and if you're not completely happy with your Pure Talk service, you'll get your money back. Support a company who supports you. Dial pound 250, say Clay and Buck, you'll save an additional 50% off your first month. Again, dial pound 250, say Clay and Buck. Is simply smarter wireless.
Clay Travis and Buck Sexton, making sense in an insane world.
Power 1460 and FM 101.1.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier, that sounds like something to look into, and that's MediShare. Maybe you've heard to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save the typical family $500 a month, and that's true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch too. The customer satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. Very, very smart user. The number you need, 877-64-BIBLE. That's 877-64-BIBLE. 64-BIBLE.
Hello, beautiful. I'm Amy Ehring, founder of Madison Reed, a hair company I named after my daughter. I started Madison Reed to give you the most gorgeous hair color made with ingredients you could feel good about. Are you tired of drugstore hair color? Upgrade to salon quality hair color. Nourishes and improves the condition of your hair without any harsh odors. It's easily done and we deliver it to your door. Plus, our hair color matching technology makes picking the right color easy, fast, and accurate. For a limited time, new clients get 15% off plus free shipping on your first online order. Visit madison-reed.com/offer. Take our online color quiz to find your perfect shade. That's madison-reed.com/offer. Try it. Love it. That's the beauty of Madison Reed.
Binge and all your artist stations, plus any song from our library of millions of songs, all ad-free. Get your free 30-day trial of iHeartRadio All Access. You'll love it. Don't be basic. Be extra. Start your free 30-day trial of iHeartRadio All Access now.
Like to inspire conservation of the ocean and help others to explore the wonders of Monterey Bay and beyond?
If so, you're a great candidate to apply for a volunteer guide at Monterey Bay Aquarium. Volunteers must be at least 18 years old and bilingual. Encouraged to attend.
Informational meetings will be held virtually on February 13th and 16th and in person at the aquarium on February 18th.
MontereyBayAquarium.org/volunteer to sign up for a session.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I'm asking about Prevnar 20 because there's a chance pneumococcal pneumonia could put me in the hospital. Age 65 or older, you may be at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine, a Pfizer vaccine that can help protect against pneumococcal pneumonia in one dose. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most commonly reported side effect was pain at the injection site. For additional common side effects and full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20. I want to be able to keep my plans.
So I'm asking my doctor about getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
NBA fans, it's time to bring the hoops action to the palm of your hand with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. This week, new customers can bet $5 and win $2.